Hello everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. As always, I hope you had a wonderful week. In this week's Parshas Bahaloscha, the Torah tells us, Va'ish Moshe anav ma'od mikol adam. The man Moses was exceedingly great, more than any other person. And we've touched on Moses' humility in the past. I just want to add another layer to this, something that I saw recently I wanted to share with you. So the Talmud states in Chaknit Nadarim that a person who wants to be a leader has to be wealthy, strong, and humble. So the question is, to be humble, we can understand that's a sign of a leader, somebody who can be humble. But why does a person need to be strong or wealthy, what is the connection? So one of the explanations given is, if a person is weak, if a person is poor, automatically what follows is a person acts humble and acts low and acts meek and weak. So we don't really know that the person is truly humble. How do you know then if a person is truly humble or not? If the opposite happens, if they're strong and if they're wealthy, the strong person thinks he's all that, I'm strong. And the wealthy person sometimes could be quite arrogant. Yet a person, though, who can remain humble, even with those two traits of being strong and wealthy, that's a true sign that the person is humble. So it's not that in order to be a leader, you must be strong and you must be wealthy. But rather, if you want to know how humble somebody is, if they are strong and healthy, then you can know that they're truly humble. Moses was strong, quite strong. He's quite wealthy. Yet the Torah says, and with all that, with two things that could sometimes be in the face of a person not being humble, he was truly humble as well. We all have our strengths, we all have our flaws. And everything that we have in life, Hashem wants to test us to see how we ourselves are going to act and react with those strengths that he gave us. Are we going to act haughty? Are we going to act mighty? And sometimes Hashem says, so you want a little bit more wealth. I can't give you a little bit more wealth because as it is, you're already acting a little arrogant. You'll be even more arrogant than if I gave you wealth. So really, we're seeing over here an insight into becoming wealthy is to have a little bit more humility. And humility does not mean I'm nobody, I'm weak, I'm meek, I don't know, No, humble means to recognize your strengths, to recognize that you serve Hashem, and that everything you do is in the service of Hashem. And that so Hashem says, if somebody has got such a frame of mind, this person, I can give them a lot of money. This person, I can give them a lot of physical strength. And there could be a little portal for us to go through. And if we do have this, tap into this humility, who knows, maybe we can be the next great leaders. Thank you for listening. Have a great Shabbos.